How's it going, Internet? Welcome back to Type QQ. Plays assault android Cactus until he nearly punches a hole through his monitor. We actually live in a alternate timeline now, where we get to enjoy a time lapse of like what's the word I'm saying? Of Zen, I suppose, or relaxation, because this is actually a run, or rather a play session that I had maybe hours ago, earlier this afternoon, and fucking boy, did my blood boil for this fucking game. And I'm glad I kind of took the time to let it chill and not immediately kind of do some commentary over it, just because it would have just been me fucking screaming and threatening and saying bad words to everyone who liked the first video and compelled me to make this one, and just said a bunch of bad things, because yeah, this fucking game really tugged on my testicles today. Really, I think we'll be able to sense the absolute horror and frustration later on, when we especially get to the boss fight, which I'm fucking amazed we accomplished in any time frame, and it without like the police call, that sort of thing. Ultimately, I just think I'm grade A dog shit at this game. I play my shooters, my bullet hell scrap stuff on my keyboard. I do have some experience playing some games on like controllers, and I've a lot of experience with Capture Shikigami 2 on the Wii. Used that sort of D-pad there. And I have played other games on the PS3 when it comes to shooting stuff as well. So it's nothing that I'm completely unfamiliar with. It's just something I'm not very good at and don't have as much experience on and comfort with than I do on the keyboard. So this type of stuff is, it almost feels like I'm going against the grain, swimming upstream, that sort of stuff. Despite the ass, don't get your hopes up. Don't read into that too much. Yeah, when we start getting into those like landmines that explode in those little red patterns, they can fuck right off for all I care. This stuff is silly shit. Also, actually, I need to make note that I did play a little bit just to try out of the new character. I forget her name now. The silver android girl. I forget her name now. I'm trying to think of it. But yeah, we tried her out, and she seems okay. But I think I do like the homing aspect of Holly, despite the fact I don't think she really does the most damage in the world. I do like the sort of every hit is going to hit something type of thing. Although I wish she could move a little bit faster. That's the one thing, is that, yeah, fuck off with this fucking, ugh. Yeah, just like that. I'm all about that. I'm not entirely sure how many levels or worlds this game has, but I would not get our hopes up entirely for a complete game playthrough. I mean, on this level in particular, on this series of levels, I got real fucking salty. And if that's just the second level, and there's 7 levels or what have you, and they're just going to get harder and harder. You know, one of those things. You know, I think the writing is on the wall. You know, I don't particularly hate the game, but it's something that I'm not very good at. You know, it's that sort of Smash TV, that sort of thing, or Smash TV and other classic games that I never really felt I was really great at. Oh, like Loaded on the PlayStation way back then. I think it was Loaded and Reloaded. I think it may have been. I forget. You get to play with like some like crazy clown, and it's kind of this sort of weird fucking killing spree game. But yeah, that's kind of what and I wasn't particularly fabulous at those games even back then. So. I mean, the only thing I would say that remotely comes close to this that I play decently at is The Binding of Isaac, but it's a bit different. You know, it's not as frantic and like Rushdown as this. You know, and this also has a lot of different like moving components. Like, not only do you have to kind of kill everything. Jesus, fuck these mines, right? I mean, not only do you have to, just murder everything in sight, you have to keep this infernal battery charged as well for some fucking stupid reason. And, so it compels you to, get into the action and gets you in, punching range of all the bad guys in the stage. I think if there was one element that I would immediately like recode and delete from the game, fucking ASAP, it would be the sort of battery thing. Fuck that, right up its ass. It's one of those things where I think video games, much like any other sort of like challenge, I think should lend itself to be like completed and accomplished in a variety of different ways, depending on the player and depending on the person and strategy. And I think the battery element just removes a ton of different variation to the point where some things have to be done a certain way, and within a certain time frame type of thing. And it seems a bit contrived, I don't know. Here I am griping, and everyone seems to love this stinking series, so I have to play more of this stinking game and just shred more years off my life, grinding my teeth to fine powder. I mean, at the very least, I think what I can say I like is that at least the bullet speed isn't super fast, and they're blue, which I can appreciate. If they were yellow, like my fire, I think we may have like a fucking war on our hands. I like actually that speed is actually a perfect speed for bullets, for enemy bullets, and blue's just a fine color, It doesn't necessarily clash very well against the green floor here, but I'll take it over yellow or orange, just so I don't confuse it with my own bullets. See, that's kind of a cool thing that I like about the speed upgrade there with the wings is that you can kind of skate on through with a to get your battery when you're compelled to by the game. When your personal strategy isn't working to the game's liking, and you have to pick up a an arbitrary whatever time extender. Yeah, getting pretty fucking chaotic. Wow, superb. Oh man, and we're at the boss already. That went pretty quick. But here we are, 11 minutes into a nearly 20-minute video. So you know how this is going to work, I think. Fuck, we lost our shit on this boss. So fucking much. I fucking hate this boss. I'm glad in no way whatsoever we have to play this boss ever again. I'm not so sure our character would have been all that equipped to take out this boss. However, we could just be dreadful at it as well. Just play really bad. But obviously, how this works is that, we need to kill a lot of these little bug characters around the boss. Essentially, the boss in the most, creative way is just that ball rolling around, and we have to kill enough bugs to kind of rock her out of it. But yeah, get used to that. We've got we've got 20 more minutes of this. We'll just settle in. Just settle into this. And you better not be clicking off this either. All those views and likes and comments on the last video put me through this, so now you guys have to watch it. That's kind of that's the strategy you want to do is, well, when she has those sort of bugs around her, you kind of want to hit these sort of off-center shots with that sort of big cannon. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not sure what the fuck is going on. Maybe I need to work on a dodge better. Yeah, batteries, huh? Battery depleted. It's a great thing where neither you are dead or the boss is dead, but you have to click. Would you like to retry this level? stellar option. That blue shot as well, as you will learn to notice, has a particular special way of just homing into my fucking face every time it's fired. And this second form here, or at least the second form of the swarm, actually creates a lot of problems with us. I'm not sure exactly if there's there's something that we really should have done differently, but it does feel like what that second form plans to do is kind of catch us within its sort of circumference and then collapse on us. And because it takes up so much space, it really can do that quite well if we don't have a sort of speed upgrade type of thing. You know, at first I actually had thought the strategy of this boss would be to kill enough bugs so you can start damaging the ball in the center. That's what I first thought, but it's actually something you actually want to do that instead. In fact, that was probably like an A+ hit, where you kind of skimmed off the side and just destroyed a ton of bugs. And really, that's the cruel thing, is that right after that second form of the plant lady or bug lady, you want to run, because this thing the swarm is widening. It's going to try to catch you inside of it. However, she squirts out a fucking battery that you have to pick up, or you're going to get a game over anyway. So it really doesn't put you in a position that you'd want to be in. You know, the very second she goes down and she's like, all right, bug time, you want to pull back. Can't do it, though. Yeah. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section your experience with this boss, if you've gotten a chance to play it and beat it possibly. I'd like to know. I don't know if I particularly understood the boss, even after defeating it after 6 or so months of constant gameplay. That blue bullet right in the fucking head. Without fail. That thing is going to hit us 100% of the time. Just get used to that. That's fucking irritating. Even watching it again. Yeah, we've gone to that part now. Establishing connection. Summon the swarm. Yes. And you'll even notice in some restarts that when the bugs are first summoned, there's one that is almost unavoidable, and that just comes up and hits you. And I'm just eventually that pisses me off enough that we actually restart if the first bug hits us. And ultimately, the power-ups are going to be the one thing that really pulls us through. Yeah, I just... Watch this one bug that summons. Yeah, you can see it almost. You know, if you move directly south, it almost falls on top of you. Hey, it looks like we missed that blue shot a couple times, so that's not so bad. This is working out pretty well, all things considered. If we can get out of the... There we go, we got out of the bug hell. It's working out pretty well all this. Yeah. You know, it's one of those things where it's like, how far away do I need to be? Yeah, things get real shit now.
Stay down.
And I do stay down. Patience depleted. Pretty awesome hit there. And that's it. It's like you make a good hit, and then you want to pick up all those white orbs, but you effing can't. Yeah. Yeah, see that's the first hit again. Kind of like, Jesus fuck this boss. Pretty awesome. Nice hit there, nice pickup. Again, the same there. Good God Almighty. And just as soon as we got that fucking power up, right? Started pretty good, but... You can also tell there's that sort of gauge around the character, which is a sort of cooldown for her cannon and her... I don't think her dodging at the same time, but it's certainly at least for her cannon. So, as it would be best to kind of use that cannon as much as possible. You know, you do kind of want it to cool down a bit so it has some push to it. Fucking ran right into it. Just don't have any fucking luck. No brakes whatsoever. Oh, almost too good to be true. So we almost had the whole length of that power up there, emptying the boss here. Yeah, now we're getting to into some real salty territory now. Some pretty decent hits, all things considered. Trying to... yeah. The salt. The salt. Yeah, I was real fucking in a real bad mood. Which is kind of great. Which I'm kind of thankful that I didn't immediately record after this play or live. I don't think it would have been anything I'd have been particularly proud of making in retrospect, you know, or I regret making, you know, an hour after I posted it, that sort of thing. Yeah, there we go. That's the, if you're immediately hit by that first bug, fucking just restart it. Alright, now we need to get the fuck out of here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Kind of a dodge in there, just to wipe out all these assholes. Look how they spread out though as well. No favors whatsoever. But finally past that second form anyway. Yeah, and this could be the choice pickups like this that kind of like at the moment when I needed it, it really kind of showed up and just was like, yeah, okay, we'll nuke down this swarm for you. Oh, and good God, we finally did it. Yeah, not a pleasant experience by any regard. Hopefully, we learned something from it and got good because otherwise, I'm not sure how we're going to get further into the game. Aubergine, but at least that's level 2 at least. So I think that's going to be it for this round. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, do all that stuff. And yeah, we'll do this again.